It's time for the 2017 Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union State Volleyball Championships on the Central Iowa Sports Network. 40 teams from the smallest towns to the biggest cities are competing for the title of state champion. The CISN.TV presentation of these state tournament matches is brought to you by Iowa Pork Producers, Mid-American Energy, Buena Vista University, Fairway Stores, Atlantic Bottling. Now let's go courtside at the U.S. Cellular Center in Cedar Rapids for state high school volleyball.
Good evening and welcome to the U.S. Cellular Center in downtown Cedar Rapids as we continue our coverage of the 2017 Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament on CISN.TV, the #1 social streaming platform dedicated exclusively to local Iowa sports. CISN.TV. Today's broadcast is coming to you on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Sports Network. Dar Danielson alongside Joe Danielson, and it seemed like we've seen several of these in this tournament, Joe. A defending champion or a longtime tournament participant with a new team coming into the tournament for their first time, and tonight the Janesville Wildcats looking to add a third title to the two that they have in the last 2 years. And East Mills, the Wolverines, first time down here at the state volleyball tournament.
Yep, a relative unknown East Mills versus the traditional power Janesville in this 1A class. And Janesville is returning three players that were 2016 all-tournament players. And that's a pretty impressive stat because the volleyball team has 6 players on it. And if you have 3 players on one team that are all-tournament,
that means you're pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Janesville has had, I don't know how many straight it is for them now, tournaments. It's been
8 straight
years in the tournament, and they've won 3 out of the last 5 state titles here, and they're looking to add the 4th to the mix here, while the East Mills Wolverines come in at the #8 seed. And they're looking to get their first win here down at state. And that's tough, but it happens with everybody. You come down, you try to get that first win. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't, but you got to start somewhere, as the saying goes.
Yep, and this is a younger team. Well, a team made of mostly kind of seniors and sophomores. They start, looks like 4 seniors. But, yeah, this is where you start. If you make it to the state tournament, that's a sign of good things going forward, and that's how you build a program, with state tournament appearances. And sometimes, when you're relatively unknown, teams don't really have any information about you, so you can just come out and play however you'd like, because Janesville probably doesn't even know what to expect from either of these teams. Don't know what to expect from each other.
Yeah, and I got a chance to talk with Coach Shelley Sorensen prior to this match, and she talked about that a little bit. And Shelley, a classmate of mine from Janesville High School, and she's done a great job there. And her daughter, Dana, works with her. I can't imagine that, working with one of your kids. I don't know how that works out, but they get along well, seems like, and have done a good job. And so, anyway, they're set here looking to get the three-peat tonight here. Janesville coming in at 34-7, ranked #1. Will take on East Mills at 24-8. Ranked #8. Let's do this. Let's take a break, and we'll do that and come back with more of our high school sports coverage here on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Sports Network on CISN.TV.
Iowa pig farmers care. Learn more at iowapork.org.
This is Iowa. And here, we don't just dream of a better tomorrow, of a smarter way to do business or live, of perseverance and progress. We inspire it in others. We challenge the conventional, reimagine what it means to be better, and then dare ourselves to make it great. This is Iowa. And here, we don't just dream, we make history.
Our roots are here in the middle of America, where humble beginnings can grow into great opportunities, where hard work and high standards are the key ingredients to success, where honesty and integrity matter. We're proud of our roots, proud to be a part of a community that shares our values, and grateful to our customers for giving us the opportunity to grow.
$700,000 life insurance representatives and members across 50 states, all with one goal: to fight hunger in their respective communities. Woodman Life is pulling together on a national level to feed families locally. You don't have to have our insurance to receive food or to help us distribute it. Call your local representative today to learn more. Woodman Life, standing strong for generations.
Just the opportunities I've had, the people I've met, I couldn't have imagined a better college experience. The professor gets to know you really quickly. I know that people know who I am and that they care about me. With the opportunities I have here, I'm going to be able to succeed. Now I just feel like I can do anything.
And we're back here at the U.S. Cellular Center in Cedar Rapids on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network. And Joe Danielson. Joe, we see a little pattern here too. We talked about number one teams and new teams, and with Janesville, they don't just play a 1A schedule. They play a teams up in competition, and sometimes at the highest level of competition, a lot of times here on their schedule.
Yep, looking at their schedule here, they have played at least 6 teams in 5A, and they won 3 of those. They beat Des Moines East, Fort Dodge, and Dowling Catholic.
Which was a tournament team here.
A tournament team here, yep. And losses to Dike New Hartford twice, the 2A powerhouse we saw. And then a loss to Cedar Falls, also the 5A power. So clearly Janesville, based on their
and then Grundy Center, they lost 2-1 to Grundy Center, which is a 2A team that just won, is in here at the tournament. So they schedule up, as they say, and get a little stronger. Whereas East Mills, their schedule not quite as strong as playing some of those other teams out of the out of their class.
Yep, and a little bit less games also. So you haven't played that many games. It's 32 games for them, for East Mills, and Janesville's up at like 43. So 10 more games and a little bit of higher level competition is big, especially when you're down here at the state tournament. And this is their first time.
And for Janesville, to their credit too, it's a little easier because you have, Dike New Hartford's close, Cedar Falls right there. And then I think some of those Des Moines area schools came in and played at a tournament in Cedar Falls, and that's where Janesville played them. A little easier for them to play up in some of those competitions. You can enter those tournaments, hone your skills a little bit here.
Right, and when they play teams that are schools that are just massively larger than them and they perform well, it gives them the confidence that they need and to bring here to play in the 1A tournament. It's not a knock on any of the 1A teams because they're all skilled, but when you're playing against a 5A competition, it's just a whole different level.
Yeah, and you don't get better by playing teams that aren't as good as you are or better, and even taking a loss to a team in a higher class, you should be able to learn something from that and get better from that.
Yep, and I would assume that's what Janesville has done here too, because after a loss, one loss, they'll string off 6 or 7 wins in a row.
Well, this is the last of the quarterfinal matches. We have this one and then one at 8 o'clock in 1A, and that means that sets us up for tomorrow, a semifinal Thursday. Starting out at 10 a.m. on court number 1, Cedar Falls, number 1 against Linn-Mar. And on court 2, West Des Moines Valley against Ankeny Centennial. In Class 4A, 1 o'clock on court 1, Sergeant Bluff Luton against Cedar Rapids Xavier. Lewis Central against Dubuque Wahlert on court number 2 in Class 4A. Class 3A, Osage will take on Sioux Center in 2 o'clock on court 1. Waterloo Columbus against Carroll Kemper at 2 o'clock on court 2. Then the games we've done today, 2A Dike New Hartford will face Council Bluffs St. Albert at 4 o'clock on court 1. Western Christian against Grundy Center at 4 o'clock on court 2. And then Tonight's winner, Janesville and East Mills, will face the Starmont Holy Trinity Catholic winner coming up tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. And then Lamar's Galen and Tripola playing, and they will face the winner of the Springville Nortema matchup and the other 1A matches that are coming up here tonight. Well, I guess Lamar's Galen, Catholic, and Tripola are going on the court over here to our left, court number 2. And then the winner of that one will play in court number 2 against Springville and Nortema and the 4A semifinals. So getting close to getting all the semifinals set here tonight as we wind down our coverage on CISN.TV. Appreciate all you that have been able to watch us throughout the week, and fans of East Mills watching, and the Janesville Wildcat fans are watching, and several of them I know made the trek down here. Not too far a drive from Janesville, about, what is it, hour 45, hour 50 minutes, 2 hours, something like that, depending on how heavy the foot is. And East Mills a little bit longer from Mills County over here to Cedar Rapids. But should be a good matchup here tonight as we start to wind down. Seen several of these matches today go 3 sets, and some of that I think is when you have the highly ranked teams against some of these newer teams to the tournament, Joe, and we talked about it. The teams with experience, they get out early, and then that puts even more pressure on the teams who are, you know, down here the first time and just trying to get that win and get their bearings.
Yep, and when they start rolling, like we saw with Dyke New Hartford, when they got rolling, they just don't look back. And it's just, they just score points, and you know, eventually the game is over, 3 state sets. And also, well, they're used to being down here. I mean, the Janesville players the last 2 years have played on this very court here in Cedar Rapids and won both times.
Well, everyone in the class the last 8 years in a row they've been here, so everybody's been here. You know, now there are some new players into the lineup, and you know, working them in, you lose some players through graduation and stuff, and then you got to work in the new ones, and talking with them. Sometimes those players takes them a little bit to get used to it, but that's where your seniors, the leaders, have been here and won a couple state titles. Work with them and say, hey, it's okay, you know, and you kind of have that, where on the other side, everybody's in the same boat. None of them have been here before in this arena and playing for, you know, a chance to move on.
Yep, and it's really their best season in a long while, so everything is kind of new here for East Mills.
Well, clock winding down here, and what happens is on court 2, they'll do the introductions over there, and then they flip it over here to us on court 1 for our introductions, and we get going with the matches here tonight. And kind of interesting, a couple Janesville players. Kendall Sorge plays for UNI, and Jillian Gergen plays for Drake. So a couple Division I players have come out of this program and been able to build that, and that's a little unusual for a small school.
Yep, and that just shows the good, how good of a program it is too. And those players come back because those players, the Division I players that come from a school like that, will remember it, and they'll come back and give advice to these current players right now too, also. So,
and it sets up a tradition, something to look forward to.
It keeps adding on.
And Janesville last year in the first round beat Starmont in 3 sets, beat Holy Trinity in 3 sets, and then beat Hudson in 3 sets. So a 3-0 sweep across the way for Janesville last year in the state tournament. So you see them out here getting ready for the introductions on the floor. And as he said, they'll introduce court 2 first and then court 1. Our court here, so as we get ready, I tell you, why don't we do this? Why don't we take another break here? We'll do that, and then we'll come back, and we'll be about ready for introductions here on CISN.TV.
Iowa pig farmers care. Learn more at iowapork.org.
This is Iowa, and here we don't just dream, we make history. by nearly doubling our clean energy as part of our 100% renewable vision. With this, our energy costs will remain some of the lowest in the nation. We'll create new jobs and boost economic growth. Our air will be cleaner, our state stronger, and together we'll advance this country's energy future forever. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
At Fairway, we have all the ingredients for the perfect Thanksgiving. What you choose to do with them, well, that's up to you. No matter what, or how you are cooking this Thanksgiving, we at Fairway want to wish you a happy and safe holiday season. Fairway, always fresh, always affordable.
No matter what team you're rooting for, your favorite lineup is always your family. So when you add a new member to your team, you'll want to make sure they're covered with the rest of your loved ones. Woodman Life's Family Term Life Insurance offers protection that changes with your family. The size of your family may grow, but that won't increase your monthly premium, which is great news for you and your growing team. Woodman Life, standing strong for generations.
Iowa pig farmers care. Learn more at iowapork.org.
This is Iowa. And here, we don't just dream of a better tomorrow, of a smarter way to do business or live, of perseverance and progress. We inspire it in others. We challenge the conventional, reimagine what it means to be better, and then dare ourselves to make it great. This is Iowa. And here, we don't just dream, we make history.
Our roots are here in the middle of America, where humble beginnings can grow into great opportunities, where hard work and high standards are the key ingredients to success, where honesty and integrity matter. We're proud of our roots, proud to be a part of a community that shares our values, and grateful to our customers for giving us the opportunity to grow.
700,000 life insurance representatives and members across 50 states, all with one goal: to fight hunger in their respective communities. Woodman Life is pulling together on a national level to feed families locally. You don't have to have our insurance to receive food or to help us distribute it. Call your local representative today to learn more. Woodman Life, standing strong for generations.
I don't know, just the opportunities I've had, the people I've met, I couldn't have imagined a better college experience. The professor gets to know you really quickly. I know that people know who I am and that they care about me. With the opportunities I have here, I'm going to be able to succeed. Now I just feel like I can do anything.
Back at the U.S. Cellular Center in Cedar Rapids, Dar Danielson here with you, along with Joe Danielson. As we get ready for the Class 1A quarterfinal, the Janesville Wildcats ranked number 1 going against number 8, East Mills Wolverines. And they are finishing up introductions over on court 2, and then we'll flip over here to court 1 for our matchup. On the side-by-side courts, we'll bring you the public address announcer. Our starting lineups tonight brought to you by Buena Vista University on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network. And they'll introduce the players here and officials, and we'll get ready to go.
The 2017 state volleyball tournament. This evening's 1A quarterfinal volleyball match is between the East Mills Wolverines and the Janesville Wildcats. Let's meet the team members from East Mills. Number 1, Kinley Chickering. Number 2, Taylor Orkdahl. Number 4, Ebony Drake. Number 8, Lexi starters for the Wolverines. Number 5, Shelby Moore. Number 6, Rachel Schaefer. Number 7, Cassidy Cron. Number 10, Desiree Drake. Number 13, Gracie Meyer. Number 14, Alex Canope. And the libero, number 21, Megan Hassel. The head coach of the Wolverines is Connie Blank. Now let's meet the team members for Janesville. Number 3, Grace Hovenga. Number 8, Lily Nielsen. Number 9, Bailey Hoff. Number 10, Gabby Gergen. Number 13, Libby Elliott. Number 15, Ellie Smith. The assistant coaches, Todd Mengen and Dana Sorensen. Now here are the starters for the Wildcats. Number 2, Madison Stanhope. Number 4, Kennedy Rieken. Number 6, Kennedy Meister. Number 7, Elisa Mengen. Number 11, Julia Meister. Number 12, Bree Thompson. And the libero, number 1, Lily Thickway. The head coach at Janesville is Shelley Sorensen. Here are the officials for tonight's match. Referees Victor Neverman and Brett Heiserman. The line judges Jody Belenga and Kevin Vanderploeg. Let's play volleyball.
All right, we're ready for our final set of quarterfinal matchups in 1A here tonight. Number 1 Janesville against number 8 East Mills. And Janesville, you'll see it'll be at the top of your screen in the white uniforms, dark bottoms, and the green tops, dark bottoms for the East Mills Wolverines. And Joe, we talked about it before, these 1 and 8 matchups. The team that's the new team here, they want to come out and hopefully not get a big string going against them early on.
Yep, you want to come out strong, and for East Mills, they rely on 2 main players, Rachel Schaefer and Desiree Drake, for the assists. Both are over 300, which is pretty unique for 2 players on one team. So, and then they'll be looking for Alex Knopp with right about 300 kills on the season. For Janesville, they have 5 players with over 100 kills on the year, and that is a pretty impressive stat, led by Bree Thompson, who has 475 by herself.
And Meister was was on the all-tournament team last year, along with Lickway for Janesville in their tournament win last year. And East Mills will begin serving. Shelby Moore, the senior outside hitter, will start it off for East Mills. And here we go, underway. Bump back, cross court. Comes out wide. East Mills set it back into the middle, and they're going to call
a miss hit, I believe.
Hit. Yep. So Janesville gets the first point.
Yep, Gracie Meyer didn't quite get a set up.
And here's Janesville, serve catches the top of the net, gets over. East Mills will get it over there, set up in the middle. Block, and they're going to call on the net on East Mills. 2-0 Janesville here.
That'll be Alyssa Bengen to serve.
And into the net there for Bengen. And Madison Williams comes in for East Mills. And they'll be serving. At the back row. Cross court kill by Bree Thompson.
Bree Thompson, there she is, and we probably we'll be calling her name a lot.
Lickway, the libero. Libero Lickway. That rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? She's going to be serving for the Wildcats. Into the middle. Set up outside. Cross court wide. Point for the Wildcats.
So again here, the serve.
Lickway. Quick push over. Back outside. Off the block and it drops. Bree Thompson, another kill.
Thompson again, and she averages about 5 per set, so we'll be calling her name a lot.
Lickway with the serve, and just wide.
Tried to go to the opposite side of the court there, put a little too much on it.
Both teams sometimes a little adrenaline to start out the match here. Janesville up now 5-2. Here's the serve. Set up outside and wide on the shot. This time is Thompson. And it'll be point to East Mills.
And that'll bring up Drake to serve.
Yep, Desiree Drake serving again. Set up and handled by East Mills, pushed it back over, and quick set over, and just a quick push over there by Allison Bangan.
Yep, a nice move from Bangan, kind of faked like she was going to set it up for a teammate and just pushed it over the net right where no one was looking for it.
And here's the Wildcats serving now. East Mills handles it. Push it over and up at the net, and they can't get it across. Point to Janesville. Janesville serving, leading 7-3. That one drops in short for the ace.
Yep, just couldn't quite get a bump underneath it there.
Alyssa Bengen on the serve for the Wildcats. Over to the right side, back set, up and into the block.
Bree Thompson, 5'11". She's the tallest player on the court, so.
Not only can she get the kill, she's also there at the net for the block.
Yep.
Bengen serving once again. Wide set, handled by the Wildcats. Set back over Thompson with the kill.
Yep, and you set up Bree Thompson, you're going to score some points with already her 3rd kill, and that'll be a timeout for the East Mills Wolverines.
Janesville's run it up 10-3 here early. Timeout East Mills. We'll be back with more after this on CISN.TV.
Iowa pig farmers care. Learn more at iowapork.org.
Here on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network, Joe Danielson, Janesville has run off 5 points and pulled out to 10-3 lead. East Mills called the timeout. Alyssa Bengen serving now, serves from the middle. Set up outside, little deep on the outside set. Janesville handles it. Back set, and down for the kill by Bailey Hoff, who came into the match.
Yep, and a nice little back set to kind of throw off the East Mills D for the nice kill.
And Hossel, the libero, bumps it up, set it up there, and this time through the block there by Madison Williams. And they shut off the Janesville run at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points.
Yep, and that's kind of what we talked about, though. Those early runs, you don't want to let a really good team get going early.
Janesville sets it in the middle. And East Mills handles it. Now free ball, have to get it over there. Janesville chance to set it up for Thompson. Kill from the outside.
Bree Thompson again, that's 4 now for her. And East Mills is kind of being forced to play a little bit more reactionary right now.
Yeah,
to
Janesville's
Janesville.
dictating it, aren't they?
Janesville is on the attack right now.
Outside set, and that one's go long. Point Janesville, 13-4.
Now that's a good idea from East Mills, is to get something going out there, but again, just a little too hard.
Bree Thompson back to serve once again. As the Wildcats have built a 9-point lead. And that one catches the tape on the left side. An ace
service there.
Second ace of the set here so far for the Wildcats.
And that's from Thompson?
Yep, Bree Thompson.
Yep, and she's second on the team with 42.
And that one too hard to handle. Another ace.
Give her 2 in a row. So Bree Thompson with the kills and the aces here in the first set.
And here's Thompson again. Another ace.
And make it 3 in a row.
One more, she's got a
Well, she has
four aces.
The hat trick right now.
One more, you get a pretty good poker hand. Here's Bree Thompson. And that one's wide. Of course, we had to jinx her on that one, didn't we? And
but that serve, though, even though it sailed out of bounds, is pretty dangerous because East Mills let it go, but you can never really tell. 2 out of the 3 right there wasn't bad.
And here's the serve by East Mills. And at the net block, Janesville sticks with it. Bump it over. East Mills now sets it back. And handled by the Wildcats. Outside set. Off the block. Wildcats, can they get it over? It does go over. Trickles over the net. And off the block again. East Mills will play it. Back to the middle. Try to through the block. Janesville will handle it. Set it up quick in the middle. And the kill is down by Julia Meister. And
for East Mills, Gracie Meyer really had a lot of good action on that play with two nice blocks at the net, and she had a nice little serve to keep that volley going.
Grace Sovinga serving for the Wildcats. And scramble for it, and they save it. East Mills now. Oh, they bump it over. That was a mistake. Right across the top of the net there.
Yep, and they left it for who? Kennedy Meister?
Kennedy Meister. Grace Sovinga serving. Set across. And that one finds the space there.
Gracie Meyer with the kill.
And
her first.
Yep, ends the Janesville run there.
And she's been playing pretty well at the net against Janesville. Those aggressive spikes, Meyer can get up there and play good defense.
Into the net, Rachel Schaefer on the serve. Service error. There goes to Janesville. And it's 19 to 6.
And Rican to serve.
A little back push there. Janesville handles it, sets it up outside again. Off the cord and back. And one time when that setup didn't work for Janesville.
Yep, well, there's Meyer. As I was saying, she's been playing well on D and gets up there for the block.
19-7, East Mills serving.
Yep, and she is the team leader for East Mills in blocks, Gracie Meyer.
And that one is hammered down for the kill by Gabby Gergen. Oh, that was Bree Thompson. Couldn't see the number there. And there it is again. Yep. Thompson will let me know.
And Thompson, yep. Pretty much 3 aces and 6 kills for her. She's having a pretty good first set.
21-7 Janesville. We'll take a break and come back with more after the timeout on CISN.TV.
This is Iowa. And here, we don't just dream of a better tomorrow, of a smarter way to do business or live, of perseverance and progress. We inspire it in others. We challenge the conventional, reimagine what it means to be better, and then dare ourselves to make it great. This is Iowa, and here, we don't just dream, we make history.
Back at the U.S. Cellular Center in Cedar Rapids, the Janesville Wildcats have pulled out to 21-7 lead. Meister serving for Janesville. Bumped up, now set outside by East Mills. Cross court, libero handles it. And tapped across this time.
Bree Thompson decided to tap that one easily.
Into the net, I believe, on East Mills, so that'll go to Janesville, 22-7. Janesville serving into the middle, have to dive to get that, set it back. Now they'll push it over. Lickway, the libero, got it there, now cross. Chance to set it up. And just a little one-hander there.
Yeah, a nice finesse finish from Meyer.
Yeah.
She faked with the right and then just gave it a little bit of a poke with her left hand, and that was a nice move.
Gracie Meyer playing well at the net there for East Mills as they'll now serve, trailing 22-8. And Meyer goes back to serve. Handled, set back up. Meyer couldn't get it off the rebound there, and it's 23.
Yep, a little bit of mispositioning there for the Wolverines. Two players in one spot, both trying to set the ball at the same time.
And here's the libero, Lickway, serving. Bumped up to the middle, and they'll just send it over. Janesville reacts, quick set there. Slap back into the hole. East Mills scrambles. They won't be able to get to it.
Good defensive effort, though, from East Mills on that play, keeping it alive.
We're at set point here with Lickway serving for the Wildcats, 24-8. Down the line, handled, set outside. And it's down for East Mills. I don't know, a few times they've gotten it through the block, but they did it that time,
I think that's
Joe.
Alex Knopp, the sophomore, who leads them in kills.
Hold off the set point there. Set in the middle, block back. Lickway has to almost bend over and saves that. There's the end of the block. East Mills now will set it up. And over. East Mills hanging tough. Second set point they've held off. 24-10.
Long way to come back here, but a 2-0 run.
There's the serve by Drake. Outside. And the kill, put it away. Who else? Bree Thompson.
Yep, and they were kind of just waiting for that, waiting to get a good setup for her so she could come in and end that set off with her seventh kill.
Wildcats take the first set, 25-10. We'll be back with set number 2 after this on CISN.TV.
Our roots are here in the middle of America, where humble beginnings can grow into great opportunities, where hard work and high standards are the key ingredients to success, where honesty and integrity matter. We're proud of our roots, proud to be a part of a community that shares our values, and grateful to our customers for giving us the opportunity to grow.
$700,000 life insurance representatives and members across 50 states, all with one goal: to fight hunger in their respective communities. Woodman Life is pulling together on a national level to feed families locally. You don't have to have our insurance to receive food or to help us distribute it. Call your local representative today to learn more. Woodman Life, standing strong for generations.
Iowa pig farmers care. Learn more at iowapork.org.
This is Iowa, and here we don't just dream, we make history by nearly doubling our clean energy as part of our 100% renewable vision. With this, our energy costs will remain some of the lowest in the nation. We'll create new jobs and boost economic growth. Our air will be cleaner, our state stronger, and together we'll advance this country's energy future forever. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
No, just the opportunities I've had, the people I've met, I couldn't have imagined a better college experience. The professor gets to know you really quickly. I know that people know who I am and that they care about me. With the opportunities I have here, I'm going to be able to succeed. Now I just feel like I can do anything.
At the U.S. Cellular Center on the Mid-American Energy Iowa Girls High School Sports Network, Dar Danielson, along with Joe Danielson, our engineer Doug Dillevin. Here is the Wildcats open up defense of the state title with a 25-10 first set win here over East Mills. And Kennedy Meister will serve for Janesville to start the second set.
And Meister is a pretty good server with 59 aces on the year.
There's one. Back set. And Janesville handles it, sets it up quick in the middle, and then handled by East Mills. Now they'll get it over. Back row, set up again, outside. And off the block, and Lickway can't get to it.
Yep, Gracie Meyer again there with her teammate Desiree Drake, both. Nice defense at the net.
Meyer, now she goes back to serve. She's got some, shows she's using both hands, left, right. She's got some moves up there at the net, doesn't she?
Yep, ambidextrous.
Back set. And now East Mills will slow it down. Work that offense, just shove it over there. Handled. And off the block, Janesville.
Yep, well, Bree Thompson spikes that ball so fast that you can't really see if it was a block or if it's out or in, or it was points, though.
You just look up and it's point Janesville. Here's Lickway serving for the Wildcats. That's in for a point.
Thompson again.
Lickway, the libero, serving for the Wildcats. Up 2-1 here. Up a set, 1-0. Right over the top of the net. Set outside, and that time it was Alex Knopp with the point. Off the block.
Yep, Desiree Drake to serve.
And set outside for Thompson. Handled by the libero. Cross court blocked. And East Mills, now they just dump it over. And Janesville will get a chance to set it up outside for Thompson. Blocked back, Lickway saves it. Thompson up again off the top of the net. East Mills now pushes across. Lickway digs it out of there. Push over. Into the block. Thompson up there. East Mills just shoves it over. Bree Thompson bumps it up ahead. Looks for the give back. Now in past the libero. As Megan Hossel couldn't get on it.
Yeah, Hossel just slipped a little bit, and that was a great volley between both teams, and a good response really coming out in this second set for the Wolverines.
Yeah, East Mills got over the jitters a little bit of the first time tournament match here, and they're playing a little better here to start the second match. And that one tries to go cross court, dribbles across the net, and will be point for Janesville as it didn't go. And Janesville serving now. Bengen. And a little trouble. East Mills just has to punch that back, set it up in the middle, and down to the corner there. The kill by Meister. I think everybody was thinking that was going to go to Bree Thompson again, and then Meister just took it in the middle and pounded it in.
Yep, she finished it for herself.
Serve right in the middle, handled by libero Hossel. Outside set. And off the block, East Mills. Oh, 5-3 early on, East Mills. And Alex Knopp will serve. Bumped up, now set in the middle, and the kill down by Bree Thompson.
And you can try to dig that one out of there, but it's coming in so fast. Good luck.
Good luck. You got to get down and get your hand in between the floor quick.
But then that ball is going to be flying high up in the air.
And Thompson goes back to serve. Off the block, Thompson saves it. Bumped up, and cross court is in. Just caught the corner there. on the hit across the court by Kennedy Meister.
Knopp let it go, but even if she had tried to make a play on it, she was right back there in the corner of the court and not a lot of space to move.
Janesville serving 7-3. Bree Thompson a little long on that one. And Cassidy Cron in to serve for East Mills. Trailing here 7-3, down 1-0. And serve just mishandled there.
Up an ace serve from Cassidy Croghan.
One of the few mishandles on the service we've seen by Janesville so far early in this match. Here's that serve again, knuckleballer. This time it's handled. Set up outside, cross court, high in the air, and East Mills is going to try to hit it back and hits it into her bench there. As I think Cronin got turned around a little bit and trying to handle that. It went up so high, almost to the ceiling here of the U.S. Cellular Center.
Up in the Raptors.
But Janesville now serving up 8-5. Hovinga serves, set outside, cross court. Hovinga bumps it up, and Thompson tried to hit from the back.
Yeah, a nice spike from Meyer, and it kind of just bounced off Hovinga's shoulder and then into the net. So the Wolverines here, 8-6, have responded well.
Rachel Schaefer serving now as East Mills trying to come back. Back set and off the net. Point East Mills. Oh, East Mills pulling back up in here. Thompson up ahead and handled by East Mills. So bump it over. Now they have to get it across. Free ball. That's going to go wide. Point to Janesville.
And that was just a little bit of a sloppy hit at that. Not a lot of power under that one.
Kennedy Rican back to serve for Janesville. Handled by East Mills, right over, and then just stuffed right back down at the net by Kennedy Meister.
Yep, and she saw it, recognized it, and then just a nice little tap to send it home.
East Mills now outside set. And miss hit there, double hit. So East Mills had the poise there. Now Janesville on a 4-0 run to build it up to 11-7. There's the serve, low one. Bumped up to the middle and back. And a double hit called on Janesville. Shelby Moore, the 5'6" senior outside hitter, will serve for East Mills right down the middle to Bree Thompson. Bumps it up, set out, and across court handled. Still a little trouble with it. East Mills gets it in. And push over there by Lickway. And blocked at the net. It's going to go out, though. East Mills will get the point.
So back and forth here after this second set, after we saw Janesville kind of take over that first one.
Shelby Moore serving. Bree Thompson bumps it up and then pushed over down the line with the kill for Janesville. Kennedy Meister. Meister now will go back to serve it after getting the kill. Bumped up, set outside. Cross court, and it's a winner. Knopp hits it. And Knopp's got some size and some good ability there, too, at the net, doesn't she?
Yep, 5'9", her and Meyer.
Gracie Meyer serving. Bumped up ahead. Set outside for Bree Thompson off the block. It'll be point Janesville. Julia Meister in for Janesville. Lickway serving and an ace serve for.
Yeah, it looks like some little bit of a communication breakdown between Hassel back there.
So Lickway serves again. Janesville up 14-10. Bumped up, set up, left side. Thompson off the libero. Too hot to handle for Megan Hossel. And a kill for Bree Thompson.
And that'll give her 11.
11 kills for Bree Thompson. 15-10 Janesville lead. They lead by a set. We'll take a break here and come back after this on CISN.TV.
At Fairway, we have all the ingredients for the perfect Thanksgiving. What you choose to do with them, well, that's up to you. No matter what, or how you are cooking this Thanksgiving, we at Fairway want to wish you a happy and safe holiday season. Fairway, always fresh, always affordable.
At the U.S. Cellular Center in Cedar Rapids of the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network, Dar Danielson, Joe Danielson. Janesville cruised to a 25-10 first set lead. East Mills has come back, made it a little tougher here in the second set. Janesville now leading, though, 15-10. And East Mills settled down, was running their offense a little bit there, Joe.
Yep, they got something. They got some stuff going. Got Grace Meyer the ball, and she's got a nice couple points. And
off the block there, try to get it over. They do.
And they've been getting nice blocks at the net.
Bree Thompson powers it through for the kill, though.
Although Thompson is going to be hard to stop, and she's not going anywhere.
That's what, even dozen kills for Bree Thompson now. As Lickway will serve. East Mills sets it up in the middle. Push it over. Lickway tried to dive, but good little push shot there by East Mills for the point. And Desiree Drake serving for East Mills. Quick set in the middle, and the kill is down. Right in there, Julia Meister threaded a needle and got it in the right corner. Bailey Hoff checks in. Elisa Bengen, the junior, steps in to serve. Drops it low over the net. A little trouble handling it. Finally, nope, they can't. A serve as East Mills couldn't get that low drop ball from Bengen. There. And she'll serve again. Drops right over the net this time. Back set. And Janesville handles it, sets it outside. Bree Thompson. East Mills handles it. Back the other way. And what do you have? Double hit called on East Mills. Point Janesville.
Yep, and those calls are really going in Janesville's favor. The net violation and the double hit, I think there's been a handful of them for East Mills, and that's just 3 points.
And almost mishandled there. Now they'll have to get it over. A free ball there, and Janesville a chance to set it up again. They do, and into the middle, and that time just a little long. Meister a little too much underneath that one, and it's going to go out for a point for East Mills. And back to serve is Alex Knope. Bree Thompson pushes it up ahead. Back set, cross court, kill. Boy, that was 1, 2, 3 pretty easy.
Yep, just textbook like they do in practice every day.
And that kill by Julia Meister. Bree Thompson back to serve. And handled in the back row, set up outside, block. Janesville stays with it. Cross court winner. Meister.
Meister and Thompson have been all over today.
Meister's got, what, half a dozen kills?
Yep,
East Mills 6. Yep, East Mills wants a timeout here. 21-12 Janesville in the second set. Back with more after this on CISN.TV.
No matter what team you're rooting for, your favorite lineup is always your family. So when you add a new member to your team, you'll want to make sure they're covered with the rest of your loved ones. Woodman Life's Family Term Life Insurance offers protection that changes with your family. The size of your family may grow, but that won't increase your monthly premium, which is great news for you and your growing team. Woodman Life, standing strong for generations.
Out of the timeout, Janesville leading here 21-12 in the second set. They took the first set 25-10 over East Mills. Dar Danielson with you on the Mid-American Energy Iowa Girls High School Sports Network. Brought to you live on CISN.TV. Semifinals also tomorrow live. This one sneaks over the net. Bree Thompson serve. Set up in the middle. Now Janesville, the chance to set it outside. And it's down on the kill again by Janesville. And Julia Meister, or excuse me, no, that was Kennedy Meister with the kill for Janesville. 22-12. Bree Thompson right down the middle. Bump up, and they'll have to push it across. Thompson punts it up, quick push over, but Janesville right there. Cross court. Free ball up there. Janesville sets it back over. No, push back over. I thought they were going to set it. Block at the net, and it's down. Kennedy Meister and Julia Meister. The Meister block there. Gets the point for Janesville. You call that the M&M, I guess. And Bree Thompson gets it over. 23-12 Janesville. Bump set back up. Outside set. And the kill by Meister. That time, Kennedy Meister on the kill, and it's set point here for Janesville. Bree Thompson, it catches ace serve. Well, they backed off that, Joe, thinking it wasn't going to drop in, and it goes ace serve. 25-12. And we'll take a break, come back with the third set after this.
Iowa pig farmers care. Learn more at iowapork.org.
Janesville takes the first two sets, 25-10, 25-12. And my heart's racing a little bit. This is my alma mater here, Janesville.
Oh, really?
Lisa. And, yeah, and coached by one of my classmates, the Wildcats there. So, but I'm
a definite
I'm
interest.
I'm playing it down the middle. How's the tournament gone so far?
It's gone really well. Thanks for asking. We always joke that, you know, everything goes well at the tournament as long as the lights turn on, it doesn't snow, teams can get here and the officials show up. We really can run a state tournament because everybody's so happy to be here and they're very accommodating. It's nice to have the extra bells and whistles that we do, though, to make it extra special.
Yeah. We're seeing a little bit of this here where you have a team that's defending champion, and the first time, it seemed like we've seen a lot of those matchups there this afternoon. And
yes,
credit those first-timers. They come in a little, you know, shaky at the start, and then they kind of come back. But that experience kind of plays out a little bit for those teams that have been here.
Yep, definitely. In day one of the tournaments, you have the 8-1 matchups and, 2-7. So there are some lopsided matches. We also have some of the 4-5s and the closer matches. But then you also have, yesterday for the Valley, West Des Moines Valley Dowling game, that matchup on paper wasn't much of a matchup. But then when they play, it was over 2 hours and a 5-set match. So, like you said, some of them come in and have a little more nerves, and it's harder to shake those off, especially new teams. But the state tournament is a whole new season, is what a lot of the teams come with that attitude.
And the fun thing about that, I know, like when Janesville, they made it down here the first time, they got a taste of it, and then they want to work hard, and those girls that are coming up want to work hard to get back. And then you develop that experience, and then who knows, someday you may be the state.
Yes.
You may go all the way and win the state title.
I was just talking to Wapsie Valley, actually, to the coaches, and I was congratulating them on getting to the state tournament. They had a bit of an upset to get here, beating Lake Mills, and she said what a great experience for her team. They've got a lot of their kids coming back. They even brought a couple of their 8th grade managers that are good volleyball players. She said that's a way that they can get a taste of it, and like, hey, this is what we want to work for next year. So it's fun to see the different levels and the different strategies that the coaches have.
All right, well, thanks for joining us
Yeah,
here.
you bet.
Great tournament so far, and semifinals tomorrow and then championships.
I
It should be
know.
a good way to end out the week.
It is. It's going to be great. Lots of good volleyball this week. Looking forward to some more.
All right, so East Mills serving here. And Janesville gets the point. And thanks to Lisa Brinkmeyer, the Girls Association. Here's the bump up, the back set. And off the block, it'll be a point for East Mills. And bump Joe out a minute, let Lisa Brinkmeyer come in here and talk about the Girls Association. They treat us real well here. And there's Bree Thompson, and almost too much power that time as it bounced right off and
bounced back to
in.
their own side there. And Gracie Meyer now will take the serve.
So East Mills starting this out just skips over the top of the net, back set. And again, East Mills with the kill.
Yep, and if you look at it, it is 2-0 Wildcats, but the score of the second set wasn't really indicative of the level of competition because it was a much closer set than the score indicated.
At the net, and there's the kill by Janesville. Alyssa Bengen makes it. Should be 3-2, right? Yep, okay, they're a little slow on the scoreboard over there. And Lily Lickway serving into the middle, and there's an ace serve for Lickway.
And some of that on those aces, just either maybe jitters or miscommunication for East Mills, because sometimes either they have two players moving for one set or they have all players moving away from the ball.
Now they got to get it over. Free ball. Lickway pushes it up. Now set in the middle, and they handle the hard shot there outside for the kill. Lickway bumps it up. Now set up, and just a tap over. And Bree Thompson can't quite get it across, and it'll be a point to East Mills. There's the serve. Quick dump over by Janesville, and can't quite get that over the net, so point back to Janesville. I think one of the key things, too, of the teams with experience is the way they respond to the adversity, Joe. They, a couple quick points, but they respond back and shut it off before it gets too big.
Yeah, but then they'll string off 6 or 7 in a row. And when you have players like Bree Thompson, who you just got to kind of wait to set her up, and she'll score you points.
And they push that in the middle, and East Mills gets the point there. And
Alex Knope serving.
Knope serving now for East Mills. Lickway bumps it up, sets it up, and Bree Thompson finishes it off for the kill. Almost too easy that time.
Yep, and it's going to be hard to stop, and she's also very good with the service.
And she's back there to serve now. 5-5. Janesville leading 2-0 here. East Mills set outside. And Bree Thompson will bump it up, push up, and Thompson will just push it over. And East Mills has two, a little bit of a scramble both sides. Now cross quarter and off for the kill. Julia Meister with the kill. And Janesville pulls ahead now 6-5. First lead, I believe, so far in this set, leading 2-1. And into the net. Service error. Or fault, if you will. Cassidy Cron comes back to serve for East Mills. Lickway. Now crossed. And the kill down. She was going right and hit it back left.
Yep, she really extended her arm all the way back and just crushed right through that ball. Kennedy Meester, and that'll put her at 10 kills.
Tripola up 25-18. Is that after the first set? Yeah, they're just in the second set there, going a little slower there. Tripola winning the first set. And a double hit or lift they're calling on East Mills, so point Janesville.
Yep, and Janesville hasn't gotten any of those violations in any of these sets, while East Mills has had a handful of them through the first two.
Here's the serve. East Mills outside and down the line, but long.
That's who they want to look for, Meyer, but just a little bit long in the corner.
Grace Savinga back serving for the Wildcats, up now 9-6, leading 2-0 here in this 1A quarterfinal. Up in the middle, deke it over, and it's in for the point. Gracie Meyer again showing her skills at the net, Joe.
Yep, she can block, she can set, and she can get up there and spike it down.
Now serving East Mills. Schaefer. Cross court kill. Meister again.
Yep, and Meister kind of went the opposite way that time, where she went to the middle instead of the sideline.
Kennedy Rican back to serve for Janesville. They'll set it outside, try to go across. Janesville handles it, sets it up in the middle, and that one just a little wide. And Madison Stanhope. Here's the serve by Shelby Moore. Janesville sets it up, cross court. They bump it all the way over, and just a quick little flick over there by Allison Bingen.
Yep.
Alyssa Bingen, rather, excuse me.
One of those 5 players with over 100 kills.
Now Janesville serving, 11-8. Digged up, now just tapped over. Set outside, block. Janesville set it, and the kill is down by Bree Thompson.
That's almost automatic at this point. If you set it up for her, she's going to put it down.
12-8, Janesville now serving. And timeout, East Mills again trying to slow this down. They're trying to keep from getting eliminated here. We'll take a break, come back with more after this on CISN.TV.
This is Iowa. And here, we don't just dream of a better tomorrow, of a smarter way to do business or live, of perseverance and progress. We inspire it in others. We challenge the conventional, reimagine what it means to be better, and then dare ourselves to make it great. This is Iowa. And here, we don't just dream, we make history.
Here on court 1, it's Janesville 12-8. Trapolo won the first set over on court 2, and looks like it's tied 21-all on the second set over there, Joe. Janesville's won the first 2 sets here, leading in the third set, 12-8, and Janesville serving. Bumped over, Lickweg gets it up there, Bree Thompson, and that time a victim of her own power.
Yep, that time the Wolverines had an answer for it, and they're ready. And Gracie Meyer will come in with the serve here for the Wolverines.
And almost mishandled. Lickway moves it up. Bree Thompson, ooh. Was going to try to go down that line. Didn't quite get the body turn, did she?
Yep, a rare miss there from her. Another nice serve from Meyer.
East Mills gets it, and at the net, Bree Thompson right up there blocks it. And it's back to Janesville, 13-10. And Lickway will serve for the Wildcats, the libero. And service error.
And that was, yeah, just a mistake. That one did not have a chance to make it over the net.
Well, back to East Mills. Right up in front there, and block. Janesville reacts. And Send it deep. Now trouble at the net, but East Mills gets it over. Push up. And slap with the hand, but taken by the libero. Now dinked over. And that time it's Alex Canope.
Yep, and nice work from Madison Williams, the junior, playing defense at the net and keeping the ball alive for East Mills.
All of a sudden, we got a 1-point set here. Outside set, and down the line, taken by the libero, but she can't get it across. Hassel.
And another little bit of a kind of a communication breakdown from East Mills there.
Bree Thompson's been working to get it down the line. She missed the last one, but got that one down there. And
yep, and basically anywhere, if she's hitting it anywhere, it's odds are in your favor.
Block at the net again by Janesville. Julia Meister and Bree Thompson. And a little wide on the serve by Hovinga. And East Mills will now serve, trailing 15-13. Canope serves. Set up in the middle. Thompson powers that across.
Yep, and not much you can really do there for Thompson's 15th kill of the match.
Now Thompson goes back to serve, taken by Hassel, the libero. Outside set. Thompson pushes it up. Cross court winner by Kennedy Meister.
So Meister, that'll be her 12th kill, while Thompson has 15.
Looks like Trapolo won 27-25. Here's the set and to the libero, and she can't get it across Hassel, and it's a point Janesville.
Yep, and Hassel has had some trouble so far, kind of getting the bumps and sets ready for her teammates.
Bree Thompson, hard serve to Hassel. She digs it up, lobs over and long. Point Janesville, so Janesville's run off now.
I believe 6 straight.
Like 6 straight, I believe, yeah. And East Mills wants a timeout, trailing here in the third and deciding set, 19-13. We'll take a break and be back with more on CISN.TV right after this.
Our roots are here in the middle of America, where humble beginnings can grow into great opportunities, where hard work and high standards are the key ingredients to success, where honesty and integrity matter. We're proud of our roots, proud to be a part of a community that shares our values, and grateful to our customers for giving us the opportunity to grow.
Here on the Mid-American Iowa Girls High School Sports Network, Janesville trying to sweep out the sets here on their way to the semifinals for the 3rd straight year. Outside set, push over. Thompson bumps it up now, off the net. East Mills will handle it. In the middle, block over the block. Lickwig puts it up, back set. Tapped over, stays there. Janesville can't quite get it. Julia Meister got a hand on it, but spun out of her control there. And so after a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-point run, East Mills shuts it off. And will try to get back into it here, trailing by 5. Lickwig now outside. Cross court winner. Meister hits it. We've seen so many of those, Joe.
Meister, yep.
They wind up and they hit it long, but she's just dropping them right in there on the edge of the court.
Yep, Meister and Thompson have combined for 28 kills together.
Wow. Janesville serving, 2014. Taken by Canope outside, and
there's Meyer, Gracie Meyer, yep.
Gracie Meyer.
She got a little bit of a net help there with the tip also.
Off the block, it falls in,
and that's her 3rd kill to go with some pretty good defensive play.
East Mills serving now. Schaefer, quick set. Tap over, East Mills right there. Now they'll set it up in the middle, looking for Meyer, and she hits it a little wide that time, Gracie Meyer. And it makes it 21-15. Meyer mishit that one, but I've been impressed with her ability at the net. We've seen her use right and left hand, and just
and she kind of holds this East Mills team together. It looks like also kind of as a team leader, that senior leadership.
Bumped up, set over to Meyer, and hard hit, but handled by the Wildcats. Now they'll get it across. Set over again outside, and
another miss hit.
Double hit, I think, called on East Mills, so Janesville up to 22-15.
And I'm not so sure that Janesville has had any of those
not too
calls.
Many mishit. Kennedy Riken on the serve, or Riken rather. And that one, good
nice
quick shot in there.
Sent home by
Shelby Moore, was it?
Yep, Shelby Moore, the senior.
Yeah, Janesville's been handling the ball pretty well. Moore now comes back to serve. Set outside. Dropped into the hole, diving. Saved by East Mills, and that one's going to go wide. And it's point Janesville, 23-16. Kennedy Meister, the senior, 5'7" outside hitter, back to serve for the Wildcats.
And she's got 59 aces on the year. That one a little short.
Yep, service error there.
But you could see what she was trying to do is just slip it right over the top of the net. And it'll be Meyer for the East Mills.
Back row, high set, and that's going to go back to the radio row back there.
And a nice ace from her.
And you talked about it, that's one of the first few mishandles we've seen out of Janesville in the service.
Well, Meyer has power also on her serves, and you can see there.
There's Meyer. Lickwig handles it, back set, and drops in there off the block by Madison Stanhope. Set point, match point for the Wildcats. Lickwig back to serve. Drops in. Set, and they get it, sneak it in there. That was Madison Williams.
So 24-19 here. And this third set, East Mills is kind of woken, not to say woken up, but they've settled down more.
A little bit,
and they've learned how to score against this good Janesville team.
In the middle, and that's in for the kill in the match. 25.
And was that Thompson?
To 19, I think it was Bree Thompson.
Nope, it was Julia Meister.
Meister?
Yep, for her seventh.
Meister, yep, Julia Meister on the kill to put them away. Janesville goes 3-0 here, 25-10, 25-12, 25-19. We'll take a break and we'll come back and wrap this up after this on CISN.TV.
Iowa pig farmers care. Learn more at iowapork.org.
This is Iowa, and here we don't just dream, we make history by nearly doubling our clean energy as part of our 100% renewable vision. With this, our energy costs will remain some of the lowest in the nation. We'll create new jobs and boost economic growth. Our air will be cleaner, our state stronger, and together we'll advance this country's energy future forever. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service. This is Iowa.
At Fairway, we have all the ingredients for the perfect Thanksgiving. What you choose to do with them, well, that's up to you. No matter what, or how you are cooking this Thanksgiving, we at Fairway want to wish you a happy and safe holiday season. Fairway, always fresh, always affordable.
No matter what team you're rooting for, your favorite lineup is always your family. So when you add a new member to your team, you'll want to make sure they're covered with the rest of your loved ones. Woodman Life's Family Term Life Insurance offers protection that changes with your family. The size of your family may grow, but that won't increase your monthly premium, which is great news for you and your growing team. Woodman Life, standing strong for generations.
Now the Janesville Wildcats swept through the tournament last year, 3-0, 3-0, 3-0 to the title, their second title. They've got started here on the third with the 3-0 sweep tonight of East Mills. And again, Joe, we saw East Mills come out a little overwhelmed in that first set. Got their legs a little bit in the second, and then, you know, a little better in the third, but it's just so hard when you have a team that's playing so well like Janesville did coming into the tournament to try to come back.
Yep, that 12 points in the second set was 25-12. That score wasn't really indicative of the play in the second set. I would say the Wolverines woke up and they started really getting a little better, and then the third set was pretty solid. They held their own with the two-time defending state champs, and 25-18 is no score to be embarrassed about, and they had a pretty good season with their first ever state tournament appearance. So
yeah, they'll finish up at 24-9 on the season. Janesville moves to 35-7. Wildcat fans, if you can't make it here to Cedar Rapids, tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, just about 24 hours from now on Court 1 right here, we'll bring you that game. Janesville facing the winner of the Starmont Holy Trinity game coming up next here on CISN.TV. Tripola up 2-0 over on Court 2. Looks like it's a 9-8 in the third set over there. But that going on the other side. And then the late game there, Springville and North Tama on Court 2 to decide the 1A semifinal field. Well, fun day, busy day here, Joe. Thanks for joining me here. And thanks to all the Wildcats watching in and the East Mills supporters. And join us again tomorrow, Janesville, at 6 o'clock here on CISN.TV. That's going to wrap it up from the U.S. Cellular Center in Cedar Rapids.